to the food pantry. What's happening on Podception?
On Podception, they're talking about dreams, what they mean, and the interpretation of dreams, and brain storage.
Ooh, now this is episode 125, here on Insert Clever Title. I hope you enjoy the show.
And brain storage.
Ooh, now this is episode 125, here on Insert Clever Title. I hope you enjoy the show, and you guys will learn a lot. Hi, thank you for joining us here on What's Happening Now. I hope you enjoyed last week and you are hungry right now because we are going to be talking to Yolanda at Kingdom Agenda Church, and she's going to be telling us all about her food pantry. Now let's kick it off to Rod and let's see what she says.
Thank you and welcome to What's Happening Now. Today we're interviewing Yolanda Butler. She's the coordinator of the food pantry here at Kingdom. Okay. Thank you for watching What's Happening Now.
What?
Hey.
We're doing an interview, you all. Try to keep everybody that way, Cassandra. Okay?
Don't let them through here.
Don't let them through here. We're doing an interview.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching What's Happening Now. Today we're interviewing Yolanda Butler, and she's the coordinator of the food pantry here at the Kingdom Agenda Church. How are you doing today, Yolanda?
I'm good. I'm blessed and highly favored.
Thank you for meeting with us and having this interview. So tell me, Yolanda, how long has the food pantry been running?
Now it's been 3 years. This is one of my no, this is, yes, 3 years. 3 years.
Hey! We record.
Oh, you got started. What'd you do? Edit all of this out?
Yeah, I edited it out. I don't want to work that.
Why don't you turn it off and just start it over so you can just...
How many times during the month is the pantry open?
The pantry open twice a month, every other Friday, from 1 to 3 o'clock.
So what are the hours of operation?
Operations are from 1 to 3 every other Friday.
Yeah, right. So do they have is there something like a pamphlet or something so people can know when to come?
Sure. We have given out pamphlets and flyers, and we have a certain amount of people who come. It's the same people mostly, that comes every other Friday, and they be out there before 1 o'clock. So yeah, the word is out. The word is out.
So is there a large turnout Every Friday?
Every other Friday, it sure is. It's, within a month, it's like 150 to 200 people.
So there's a lot of people in need here in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. The food share now, they're taking that food share away. So there's more need out here for the food. I'm sure at all the other pantries as well as this one, it's full always, always. We fill up 2 sheets of paper every food pantry day.
Would the customers need some form of ID?
Sure, they should have their state ID and a license and something with their address on it to show to prove that they have the resident. And that's what they accept. And if they have children, they have to have some kind of proof to show that the children are in the home with them.
Okay. So it really feels good to help people out like that.
Yes, I enjoy it. I enjoy doing what I do. And when they see me coming, they happy to see me come because they know they're going to be pleased with what the turnout is when they get, what they receive. Yes, it feels good. It does my soul well. Yes.
It's got to be a rewarding feeling.
Yes, I feel very good. Yes. I love giving, and I love people receiving, and I don't want to see people want. I will take from myself to give, to feed someone, and their children as well.
Okay, we would like to thank Yolanda for meeting with us today. She's the coordinator here at Kingdom Agenda Church. And I would like to thank Yolanda once again for interviewing with us. She is the coordinator here at Kingdom Agenda Church. Yeah, we waiting on people so we can finish.
We've been trying it like 10 times. Thanks, Cassandra. Bye-bye. Go, put your coat on.
We would like to thank Yolanda once again for giving us an interview. She's the coordinator of the food pantry here at Kingdom Agenda Church. Thank you, Yolanda, for meeting with us.
You're welcome, no problem.
There is always somewhere to go here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. If you're hungry, you just want to be. There are other places to go, to visit, feed yourself and your families, right here in Northeast Wisconsin. Thanks for watching What's Happening Now. See you next week.
So you gotta edit all of that stuff there.
Let's go, Luke.
Huh? What? Sorry, I was dreaming. Wait, are we talking about dreams?
We are.
Sweet. What about dreams?
Oh. First thing I want to say about dreams is that they say it's basically why your brain's repairing itself while it's sleeping, because that's what it does. That's like dreaming is a way of storing memories, basically taking your memories from your subconscious and storing them as memories. That's like the scientific thing behind it. So, I like it.
But in a sense of like, we think of dream worlds, and do they mean anything? Is there meaning? That's tough to say. That's kind of a personal opinion.
Very subjective.
Very subjective. I think they can mean something. To me, I've had dreams before, and it's like they're really not memories. But then down the road, something happens, and it reminds you of the dream, and you're like, well, how does that coincide like that without it meaning something? So it kind of makes me question it. I don't know.
Sure.
What do you think?
Well, I think it's kind of a combination of both hemispheres of your brain. And as it's repairing like that, it's basically taking in everything you learned from that day collectively from stuff you already know and determining what to keep, what not to keep. And as it's doing that, technically you only dream for like 15 seconds. Whenever you do dream, it's always as you're falling asleep or as you're waking up.
Mm-hmm.
So anything can happen at that point because a human brain can think enough, I think like something like 1,000 words a second. And when you're dreaming, 15 seconds, that's a lot of words. That's like practically
It's
a chapter in a book.
Yeah, it's weird how you can like have a dream that the dream you feel like lasts for a whole day, but it probably only took
Some of my most intense dreams have been in between the snooze button on the alarm and like got to get up for work or something, and it's just like most intense, long, like epic dream, and it was like 3 minutes of clock time or something, and it's like
yeah, because at that point you're coming in and out of sleep twice, so that's like 30 seconds of dreaming.
Yeah,
because technically it's supposed to be like 15 seconds before REM and like 15 seconds after.
Right. And I also find it funny how you bring up getting up for work and stuff. Like you'll be having a dream right before you wake up, and like the sound of your alarm, if you have an alarm, will work its stuff into the dream
like
until you start coming out of it, and you're like, oh, that's my alarm. I gotta get up.
Yeah.
why is this? What's this? What is that annoying noise? Like, what is that? It's a phone or something else, or like a truck backing up, and it's like it's my alarm.
To me, that's ridiculous. How your brain can like, how can I say it? Like it creates a world, but it's using real world experiences to create that world like simultaneously. You know what I mean? Kind of.
What's really weird? By the way, I'd highly recommend the movie Waking Life if you guys have never seen it.
Never have.
It's an early Richard Linklater.
Okay.
Waking Life was all about comparing our everyday waking life consciousness with dream state consciousness, kind of in a cartoony, really cool way. And they had the main character was going around, and it was sort of vignettes too, different characters, and it was like people would be going to sleep and waking up and thinking that they were up, but they were still in a dream.
That's awesome.
And it had to do with like lucid dreaming, which is being aware you're dreaming, why you're dreaming.
And kind of controlling the dream.
Yeah, and they're talking to quantum physicists, interviews. It was very interesting. And I don't know, what is... I mean, I feel like if it feels like a genuine experience, then I feel like it's real.
Yeah.
Whether it's in this state or my dream state,
Yeah, I totally agree. And I'm not afraid to admit that like I've gotten attached to feelings I've had in a dream before.
Yeah.
Like that's hard to explain.
Just it's so tangible.
Yeah.
It's easy for me to understand because actually from like I think like 4th grade or 3rd grade until like the end of 5th grade, I had a reoccurring dream that wasn't just reoccurring. It was like a story playing out. Like I'd fall asleep and then it would start to pick up from where I left off.
Really?
Yeah. And it was like watching a TV series, but I was the main character involved in everything happening. And that happened to me for like 3 straight years. And I just stopped.
I couldn't tell you how that feels, but I've heard of similar stuff. So.
Yeah. I had recurring dreams. Yeah. That were.
But only it was actually like a sequence. So it was like, each one was a new
like
day.
A story.
It was like I was starting a new day every time, but it was the same world.
Interesting.
It's pretty ridiculous. For years I've been trying to like pin down how to write a story about it with the little bit of memories I have from it, and it's really hard.
That'd be awesome. That'd be fun, I think.
Yeah.
Then like as you were saying, the like waking up thing, that's actually part of when people think they're haunted. Because what happens is when you're waking up, you have this effect that they call like the cloudy eye effect, where your brain is still trying to process what you see as you wake up. It's saying you just came out of dreaming. When it tries to repair the data as you're seeing things, if you see anything out of the ordinary, like a shadow, your brain will immediately plug in whatever it thinks that is, rather than what actually is there.
Most of the time we're sleeping, we're not dreaming. And it usually is, for people that, like I've looked into lucid dreaming, and they generally recommend like waking yourself up at like 4 a.m.
Yeah, I've read that.
And then in between that, you've got like a window where usually we have apparently, and I don't know this, series of dreams.
They mapped people as they're sleeping to determine when they would be dreaming, and their brain activity would increase for that 15-second cycle.
Sure.
And then stop, and then increase again as they're coming in and out of REM. And then that's why when you wake up, you're forcing yourself out of it.
The states of consciousness and the human mind are fascinating to me. Like that is that should be like, forget about the moon and the bottom of the ocean. I mean, let's investigate, but why don't we dive into what's between our ears?
Right. All right, 30-second random topic. Today's topic is dogs.
Dog.
Woof, Darren.
I love dogs.
They have 4 legs.
The new animated short Feast is about a dog.
I had a dog named Tate, and he was the most beautiful man I've ever met. Just kidding.
I told you because you were so genuine. They don't see color.
I do. No, I didn't. That was real.
When they drink water, they actually pull it in from with the bottom of their tongue.
I'm not buying that. I think that's
It's true. I'll watch it in slow motion once.
It's funny when they dream and move around all funny. Yes!
Wake up.
I'm sorry. I was dreaming. Podception got me all about dreaming. Did you enjoy the show, Rod?
Oh, that was very interesting topic that they had.
Yeah.
And what about the food pantry?
I don't know, but they got me hungry.
Oh, yes. Here in Green Bay, if you're hungry, you just don't want to eat. Visit the food pantries here. If you're hungry, right here in Northeast Wisconsin, they got you.
Yes, they do. This is Insert Clever Title, episode 125. Boom.